4th of July as I record this. Hopefully I upload by end of day, but we'll see if my voice holds out for 7 matches. So in honor of the U.S. Independence Day, I'm beginning an American wrestling show, a hardcore style promotion, because the 2 main characters of the story, Captain America and Batman, are known for using weapons. So, might as well encourage foreign objects into the action. And more broadly, it will be heroic blue versus villainous black. That's the color guideline most of the matches are based upon, as you might notice as we preview. Okay, opening match is the Women's Contenders match. Made in the USA versus the Queen. Medusa and Sensational Sherry, who you notice on the right side of her profile. The Queen wrestles in the King's Road style. That's appropriate. And the contenders match for the women here is based on these 2 being C rated. If you look in their top right, attack and defense, C. So these 2 both have C ratings. So their C is for contender in this case. Okay, another contenders match is the Junior Tag contender match, featuring Team White Angel against Team Black Bomb. So we got Blood Angel and Daniel White. And they're up against Black Dragon, Clifford Mason. If you look in the top of his profile, you'll see the nickname. And Bomb Squad, Alan Brown. Okay, third and final contenders match is for the 6 tag. We have Team Faith against Team Devil. So we take a closer look at them. Got Spirit of America and Divine Matt Robinson and Wise Man Ted Axel, as in the 3 wise men. You might remember Ted Axel from my Canadian promotion, my Canada wrestling promotion, if you've been watching that. And they're up against Team Devil, captained by the brilliant Devil, Thomas Walker. And then he's got his assassin along with him, Jonathan Morrison, wandering assassin. And to round out these black-haired villains, Derek Domino. My name's Derek, so why not put a Derek in there? And he's the most black-clad of the group, so even though his nickname's not particularly evil. And Domino, you know, it's not particularly evil. But he's dressed for the part, so. Okay. So now the one exception to the hero blue versus villain black pattern. Our first title match is for the heavy tag titles. We have Mean and Nefarious versus Team Stud. So, there we have Robert Moore, the mean drunk. Can hardly beat that nickname. And nefarious Nathan Dixon. Nefarious referring to wicked or wrong according to divine law. And they're up against a knight and a hunk. Warren Watson, Midnight Knight. Sounds evil enough. Variation on Black Knight, Midnight Knight. And Hollywood hunk, Jack Howard. So, I figure this makes a pretty good team of arrogant, handsome men who might flaunt their good looks and act like they're better than other people. So, easy to boo, perhaps. And so, that is our one black-only title that we're going to have. I figure the villains probably don't mind fighting amongst themselves, and this should provide an extra challenge for the heroes to strive to be competitive despite being outnumbered by the forces of darkness. The heroes at some point should form a team to challenge for this title. So, other titles, we're back to the pattern. So we had the women's contender early on. This is for the women's actual title. We have Lady Liberty, who's got B, attack and defense, if you look at her ratings in the top right. America's sweetheart, Lady Liberty. And she's up against China, who you remember from WWE, the ninth wonder. And she's got C++. So that's why these two are fighting for the titles, because they've got higher attack ratings than the other women that we saw. Okay, we saw the junior tag contenders. For the junior tag titles, we have the American Eagles. They're identical. And Team Dark Knight with an N, mind you. As we'll see, we got Darkness Trickstar and Jeff Bryan at the top, again, top of his profile. Night of Despair, as opposed to day. It's the Night of Despair. So that's junior tag titles. And for the 6-man tag team championship, the featured event will be Team Patriot against Team Dark Knight. And this Dark Knight is with a K. So we look at Team Patriot here, led by Captain America, who we saw earlier. Mr. America, who you might remember on WWE, may or may not have been Hulk Hogan in disguise. Don't know if that was ever proven. And the Patriot, going back even farther, WWE. He challenged for the title but didn't win. But he was one of my favorites, the Patriot. And they're up against Dark Knight with a K. Batman, the Dark Knight. And Texas Red, one of the earlier incarnations of The Undertaker, back from the NWA territory days. Also from those NWA territory days, you might have heard of the Dark Patriot. So that rounds out that team. So there you go. Those are our 7 matches for the January card for the America Wrestling promotion. So if we look at on the right side there, top right, audience forecast 1228, which is interesting because there's 12 hero blue characters. And there's 28 wrestlers total in the promotion, so that's pretty cool. So we're starting off, of course, in the small venue on the right there, gymnasium, rural gymnasium. And $40 ticket price is ideal. $20 is, we'd sell out, but we're not getting the most out of that $20, I don't think. So I'm pretty content to leave things the way they are. We don't have to sell out. So there you have it. Birth of a new promotion. America. January of year 1. Match 1. First ever match for the America promotion. Oh, I should move myself. If you watched any of my Canada promotion, I would move myself to the top left here for the matches, just more out of the way. And I was remiss, perhaps, in the previews, I didn't mention that these two wrestlers are actual real-life wrestlers, if you didn't know. They are not fictional. Medusa, I believe, adopted that name when she moved over to WCW from WWE. And long before Sherry was ever queen, or Scary Sherry, as you might also know it as. Oh, slap to open the match. Why not? And some sort of vertical suplex slam. More slapping. Medusa counters with a backdrop suplex. Yeah, before you probably knew Sherry, sensational Sherry. She was Sherry Martel in NWA, and she was world champion, I believe, women's world champion. Anyway, looked like we saw Medusa do that vertical suplex slam as well. They both had that move in their repertoire. Now Sherry with some bullying tactics. Test of strength won by the slightly larger woman. I'm going to say slightly because I want Sherry to come back to the announcer's booth and punch me for saying she's big. Oh, sort of spinning heel trip there by Medusa. Agile. Now we have that vertical suplex slam again. Yeah, if you ever get a chance to YouTube some old Sherry Martel matches. She was quite a good, tough wrestler, technically sound, and one of the better heels that's ever walked through the women's wrestling. She made a fitting women's champion. Boot to the face. That'll take away some of those good, wholesome American blonde good looks. Not that blonde necessarily makes you more attractive. Just pointing that out. She's blonde. Red, white, and blue. Awesome. Queen Sherry adopts a much darker look. And she counters that. What might have been maybe some sort of power move with the backdrop. Spinning heel. Flying spinning heel. Stomp to the back. Slap. More slapping. Slap in the back of the head. Sherry doesn't mind using some insult tactics so far in this match.
5 minutes gone.
Abdominal stretch. Ooh. Back suplex. a straight up punch to the face. Not too feminine to punch somebody. And some sort of camel clutch there. Ooh. Bulldog. Into that vertical suplex slam. Oh, figure 4 leg lock. Look at that. Maybe Ric Flair taught her that when she went to WCW. Nature boy. Medusa could be the nature girl. She just executed a spinning sidekick to the face. Oh, again, with the counter there to the backdrop. Yeah, Sherry's a big, tough girl. She's not going to get thrown around, I guess. One of those back suplexes. Into the turnbuckle kick. Oh, avalanche. Normally an avalanche is performed by a larger person. Is that another bulldog? It's like the world's smallest avalanche. Vertical suplex, perhaps. And the Superfly splash, but we're in the ropes. The Queen gets a free pass there. Trying to get the crowd into it. She's supposed to be the villain here, so maybe that was a mocking rallying to the fans. Counter into the arm drag takedown. Solid boot to the midsection. Elbow to the back of the head. Oh, counter elbow. Medusa's got some elbows. Snap, vertical suplex. Drags her opponent to the center. Dropkick missed. Can the Queen capitalize? Grabs her by the hair and just whips her down.
10 minutes gone.
10 minutes. This lady's got some endurance. And there was a low blow. I guess women can be subject to that too. I don't really think of it as a thing that guys do to each other, but I imagine it hurts women as well. If you're a female viewer, leave it in the comments. He was afraid of a groin punch as a man is. That was not very professional. Give my crudeness. But it's in the match. What am I going to do? Not talk about it? The mind will go places. Oh, DDT. It's been a pretty spirited affair. Are we going to see another one of those Superfly splashes? Oh. Away enough from the ropes to get a 2 count. Solid 2 count. So I believe that's our first 2 count. Not just of the promotion, but of this match. Look at these educated martial arts kicks. Huh. And the ropes again. Looks like Sherry's going to have to do something to break this momentum up. Who's just really taking over this match? And I guess she'll take some crowd support if she can get it. Elbow to the spine. Well, there's a pin. Not off of any particularly spectacular move, but I guess the cumulative effect for work guarantees her the 2.9. Okay, so maybe it's Medusa that needs to change the complexion if she's within a hair of defeat. Yeah, a couple drop downs. The Irish whip. Into the DDT. Not content to try the pin there. German suplex, but we're into the ropes. So that'll be a break. There's that vertical suplex slam.
side kick. Yeah, I guess if Medusa's last pin attempt was only 2, you might as well try to get some work in here. Try to wear the opponent down significantly before you bother trying to pin again. Into the turnbuckle now. Sherry fights her way out with a punch. Bulldog. Both competitors breathing heavily, though. Counter kick. Looked like Sherry was trying to kick, but Medusa wasn't there. She was landing her own kick. Speaking of kicks, spinning heel. Sherry doesn't mind a splash from the top as well. There shall be no count. He's in the ropes again. Arm drag takedown off of the Irish whip. Oh, backflip into a pin. And that's good enough. Yeah, pretty exciting. And a crowd-pleasing finish. The red, white, and blue. Good old-fashioned American Girl wins the first ever match here in the American Wrestling Promotion. 94%. Good start. Moonsault fall. All right. Match 2. So now we stay in the lightweight range. This is the junior tag contender match. We're looking at Team White Angel. Daniel White, Blood Angel. Not a lot of white on Daniel White, but you can see the Blood Angel sports the red hair and affectations, the blood red hair. Rumor has it that if the Blood Angel were to ever start bleeding, he would find renewed strength and fight even harder. See if that legend proves to be true. Meanwhile, Black Bomb might have something to say. Maybe they're seeking out blood. Find out any time. A little body slam to start from Blood Angel, but the Black Dragon with the judo headlock. Counter spinning sidekick to the face there by Blood Angel. Eye poke. That's a pretty good counter too. Black Dragon. Yeah. Blood Angel tried a medium kick there, but what was it Miyagi said from Karate Kid? Best defense, no be there. And for a second there, Blood Angel was no in the ring. Having been tossed out. Backdrop suplex. And now we'll see Bomb Squad. Will it be bombs away? Blood Angel fighting vigorously out of the corner. Doesn't want to find out what happens. With bombs away. Huh. Three-way chaos going on in there. Well, 2-on-1 specifically. It wasn't a free-for-all. It wasn't every man for himself. Headbutt. That's a big head. He's smashing into another man. And diving headbutt. Now we'll get our first look at Daniel White. Or I might call White Wing, actually. Wing is part of his nickname. Anyway, I believe we saw a double vertical suplex there out of the ring. I was too busy trying to introduce White Wing. Body slam on a rather large man. Alan Brown is, for a junior, he's big. I guess he's not very tall. But he's thick. He's thick as heck. At the high end of juniors for weight, I would say. Another eye poke. Black Dragon trying to blind his opponents. Alright. So the leg twister. Spinning heel hook or something. Anyway, jawbreaker. I don't know if I should call Daniel White White Wing because the team is White Angel. The team is I like it. White Wing is more exciting than Daniel. Although there's your Karate Kid connection again. I mentioned Miyagi. Daniel was his protege. Anyway, Backbreaker by Blood Angel. A bloody backbreaker, baby. And now we'll see more double team. Double vertical suplex out of the ring.
1, 2, 3,
Huh.
4,
Blood Angel thought it was a Falls Count Anywhere match. He
6,
goes for the
7,
surprise roll up, leaving nobody.
9, 10,
Vertical suplex
11,
out on the floor.
12,
Kick to the back.
14,
Booting the back, and there's action going on in the ring too. Two pairs fighting. Jesus, eye pokes. I feel like the referee's overdue to, I don't know, say something about those eye attacks. The reason why that sort of thing is considered a foul, I mean, it's a very tender area. And, you know, the gift of sight, they call it a gift for a reason. I mean, it's just, if you ever lost it, you'd be lost. Anyway, vertical suplex, that's one way to do something about a bigger man, is work together.
2,
2-1-1. White Angel, as a team, stands tall in the center, waiting for Bomb Squad to get back in there. Ooh, they lied. Probably not what Blood Angel had planned, given that he is a bit small compared to Alan Brown, who bombs away with the vertical suplex. Body slam. Was it a bomby slam? Think about it. Slap to the ample chest. Yeah, this is probably a good idea for Team White Wing, Team White Angel. To team up. Use 2-on-1 tactics, and that was it. Was that Frankenstein? Drop kick to the face. I'm liable to confuse myself calling Daniel White Wing. Low blow from behind from the Black Dragon, who's clearly the dirtiest player in this game. Wow. Okay. With his man dazed, White Wing soared with some sort of backflip into the flying body press. Well, there's more action going on. I'm still replaying that move in my mind. Great. Was that the crane kick? It looked like Daniel White did one of those Karate Kid, or again with the Karate Kid references. Well, I'll look forward to seeing that kick again. So it looked like you raise the first leg and then you kick with the other one. I think that's what that was. Do it again, Daniel. Anyway, they ain't doing squat right now. As he gets vertical suplexed out of the ring, only to meet the rather dirty fighting Black Dragon, who executes the vertical suplex out on the floor. In the wrong part of town. This is the White Wing, but he beats his way out of there.
11.
Yeah, it looks like chaos will subside. We'll get back in the ring. Back elbow now that we're back in the ring. Jawbreaker on the sizable jaw. The beard protected sizable jaw of Bomb Squad. Hold applied, but watch out, Blood Angel. Kick to the back. Headlock. Hip toss. Takeover. And even though Blood Angel was in the ropes because the Dragon's not legal, he could crank on him all he wants as long as he's still legally allowed to be in the ring. Roll up. Doesn't get far. And now we're into blue turnbuckle. Wow. Wow, look like Black Dragon was trying to set up the Razor's Edge, and then Blood Angel ultimately flipped his way out of there into a counter. Huh. Good show, boys. You would expect the occasional move like that from juniors. Swinging neck breaker, I believe that was. The big man from the turnbuckle. Wow. Wow. Launch. Drop kick. Across the ring. And plenty of wow moments in this match. A couple times I've been unable to call the move as I'm standing there just sitting here with like jaw dropped. Anyway, Black Dragon was trying to hold one of the opponents, but Bomb Squad couldn't be bombs away soon enough, and it's Black Dragon who fell out of the ring. Speaking of out of the ring, vertical suplex again. Flying elbow from the top. Bombs away indeed. Trading shots in the ring. Well, classically a punch to the head, closed fist to the head was not considered legal. But it's a different time. That, I guess, could be a submission here. I guess if a punch to the head is not illegal, then I guess if you rain down shots, you might get a submission. You can get that in the UFC, after all. In mixed martial arts. Power bomb, I believe we saw. From a relatively small guy. Oh.
1, 2.
Phoenix Plex suplex, by the way. 2.9, I believe. Is that 2.9 we saw? We are 19 minutes in. We could absolutely see a finish. Another power bomb. Not a surprise roll up, but deep in dark territory. The save was easy enough. Oh, double team. Back suplex into a clothesline. Wow. It was very similar to the Legion of Doom. That move, that clothesline from the assisted clothesline from the top.
20 minutes.
Elevated clothesline. Well, that was a low blow. And White Wing is trying to make him pay for that dirty deed. Kick to the back of the head. DDT. I think White Wing might want to try to get... Okay, yeah, that looked like similar to the crane kick. Obviously, he didn't do the whole pose and everything. There's probably another name for it. Maybe a reverse kick? Not sure about that. Anyway.
1,
Vertical suplex out of the ring again.
3.
Daniel White needs some recovery time out there. He'll come back in and we will trade blows. Medium kick, punch to the face. Kick up high, clothesline, brings him low. So Blood Angel fights his way out of the double team. And now he's eating headbutts. Ooh, stomach claw. Well, the save was prevented. Oh, we got the submission. The save prevention paid off. You notice that Daniel White was coming in to try to break up that claw. but Bomb Squad intercepted him. While Blood Angel was still vulnerable, we have a submission. 96%, pretty good. Match 3. As you can see, we've had a Hero Blue victory and a Villain Black victory. So match 3 will break that. Well, it might break that temporary tie. Let's put it that way. Because you can't rule out a draw. Could have that good old double count out. It's unusual, but it can happen. The last of the contenders matches. The 6-man, 6-tag, 3-on-3. We have Spirit of America in the middle there, red, white, and blue, the heart of the team. Ted Axel's also red, white, and blue. And the divine Matt Robinson is 2 shades of blue. And they're up against the black-haired trio. We saw Team Faith. This is now Team Devil. Derek Domino takes to the ring first. Wandering Assassin. And the brilliant Devil.
Fight.
6-tag, go. Well, the Devil tried a long-distance jumping, spinning sidekick. Just caught air, nothing else. Wow, just bowled over. That's the Spirit.
Give up.
Spirit of America. Boston Crab. Oof. All right.
Break.
Spirit of America is a big guy, and when he gets momentum going, it's been a bit much for Thomas Walker to handle, and he just decides, I'm just going to tag out here. Assisted powerbomb. Gets the assassin in there to see if we can get a different landscape for
One.
Team Devil. Now we see the divine Matt Robinson. A Spirit of America takes a slam into the corner. Double drop kick. Hip toss. Headlock takeover. Early for a pin attempt, certainly for a 6-tag action. This is probably going to be our longest match yet, unless something unforeseen happens. So we've seen a couple of back suplexes. Pile driver. I believe that might be called a pants pile driver. Did you grab the trunks? Clubbing blow. Back of the head, top of the head. Now we're deep in dark territory. Ball punch. We'll get our first look at Derek Domino. We won't get much of a piece of, well, he might. He's still going to get some of the divine as he gets the assisted powerbomb applied to him. Derek with a snapmare, but Ted Axel, the wise man, counters with a DDT. Now a double arm, sit down, powerbomb. 2 count. 2 count's kind of early for under 5 minutes for 6-tag action.
5 minutes gone.
Arm twisting action. It's pile drivers. Well, Ted Axel sticking to his own game plan. He's working that arm. Straight punches. Test of manhood, as I called that during my Canada wrestling promotion, which Ted Axel was a part of. So if you're loving Ted Axel, the wise man, you could see more of him in my Canada promotion. That was another ball shot.
Give up. Give up.
In this case, Ted Axel is not the $50,000 man. He's merely a starting roster member. Nothing extraordinary about the salary or anything, or how he got here. Heck, maybe chronologically, this America promotion takes place before the Canada promotion. Might explain why he earns his popularity through his time in America, and that
Give up.
made him an attractive sign to someone else, and it didn't come cheap. Drop down off the Irish whip, flying shoulder. Into the Boston Crab. Boston Crab, I should specify. Boston shouldn't necessarily be the emphasis there. It doesn't really matter what city the move originates in. Oh, there's the England stretch, I believe, as Ted Axel calls it. I still want to call it the Regal stretch, though. Lord Steven Regal, WCW. Flying punch, Superman punch. And then stomp to the leg while his man is down. We approach 10 minutes.
Gone.
Another Boston Crab.
Give up.
It's been 10 minutes. This could easily go 20. If you've never seen one of these 6 tags, it can be a bit of a marathon because, you know, people tagging in and out, people resting. You pretty much got to wear 3 men down, not just one. Flying elbow from the top rope. Derek Domino. Ted tags out. And the wandering assassin, who's tall and tough, boots his way through 2 men. Speaking of getting booted, Spirit of America wasn't just going to stand by while Ted got tortured like that. Breaks that up.
Break.
And the Brilliant Devil decides he wants to get in here, get involved. And that was weird.
One.
The Brilliant Devil departs the ring as uneventful as he was participating. Stomp to the gut. Delayed vertical suplex. Headlock hip toss. Swinging neckbreaker. The wandering assassin is handling Team Faith right now. Wow. Vertical suplex slam. And the kick to the well. Yeah.
One.
I mean, you can't blame wandering assassin for going for a pin there. Now we got all 6 men in the ring. The assassin's been kicking ass there. And there's the double back suplex, though. That slows the assassin down at least a little bit. Knee to the face. If you ever saw the movie Here Comes the Boom, Baz Rutten, I believe, referred to knee to the face. It's a funny scene. If you haven't seen the movie, it's Kevin James about UFC fighting. It's quite good. I recommend it. So some sort of arm drag takedown by Domino flings his man into the dark corner. Some sort of fisherman brainbuster, kind of. Flying clothesline anyway. Domino putting the boots to Team Faith there in the blue corner. And decides maybe I should just get out of here. There's how long can I fight 2 men at once? Meanwhile, Spirit of America is doing just that, fighting 2 men at once. And there's confusion here. The ref's got to tell someone to get out. Not sure what that's called. If you know that move, leave it in the comments. Anyway, flying European uppercut. And we got all 6 men in the ring here. 2.9 as we have a near fall. The divine Matt Robinson executes a back suplex. Spirit of America tosses the Brilliant Devil out of the ring. And now, pile driver on Domino, but he's not the legal man. Other members of Team Devil storm the ring. Ted Axel's now in there. Still working that arm twist. He's not giving up on that strategy. Quite a bit of chaos. And now 2 men illegally in the ring for Team Faith. No tag made. And 3 of them are just hovering around the Wandering Assassin. Swimming around him like sharks. Oh. Ted Axel, some sort of counter into some sort of armbar. But then he gets kicked in the you-know. How can you tell, though, with all this madness going on? Well, that ball shot was easy to detect. 2 count. Wow, just continuously more than 2 guys in the ring here. Wild action. This is what you tend to get with 6 tags. Tends to devolve into brawl. You wonder how is the... Oh, wow. It looked like Ted Axel was going for some sort of death drop there, but it was countered. And there's this kind of chaos. Oh, Rick Rude neckbreaker. It can be hard to call all the action when multiple guys are in there at one time, more than 2 guys. Nope, wasn't going to get the pinfall there on the blue side of the ring.
20 minutes gone.
As I kind of predicted, we've hit the 20-minute mark. The Brilliant Devil looked like he tried to break up that advantage, but was not successful. And we have an assisted powerbomb in the middle of the ring. Domino lands the DDT. Now, suplex, crossface chicken wing, back elbow. There's a lot going on. If it's challenging for me to call it, is that Samoan drop? Must be hard for the referee to keep track of who's legal. But that's what he's paid to do. That's what I pay him, to make sure he knows who's legal. I, as the CEO of the American Wrestling Promotion. And he's out of the ring as Derek Domino, flung out by the divine Matt Robinson. Domino takes a bit of time to recover, and we had a whole bunch of people in the ring. Tag to Brilliant Devil, who's... Oh, we have a chair. We have a chair on the outside. The Wandering Assassin has obtained a chair, and he tries to cream Matt Robinson with it. And there's action in the ring at the same time.
11, 12,
Chaos.
13, 14.
Brilliant Devil is smashed into the guard wall. The Wandering Assassin has a kendo stick. Fireman's carry into some sort of neck breaker. That's pretty weird. Hooks his man deep in the dark corner. Will this be the finish? Yes, it will. Pretty nasty move. Fireman's carry into the neck breaker. So far, tag action has gone the way of the villainous black side of it. Yeah. Match evaluation 100%. I approve. Wild, crazy action. Yeah. That's what you hope for with a match like this. Well, I dare say we are sufficiently warmed up with those 3 contender matches. As you can see, we're on to the title matches now. For the America Heavyweight Tag Team Championship. First of 4 title matches. That's how large the roster is to start with. Okay. This is Mean and Nefarious. You might just call them Team Trouble, Team Badass, take your pick. Nefarious Nathan Dixon climbs into the ring, followed by the Mean Drunk. He was holding up the symbol for 2 beers. You have 2 fingers held up. That's a shout out to Mark Baggett, who does a live stream. And 2 beers is an expression used in the show. And Team Stud. They're handsome. They're arrogant.
Fight.
They think they're better than everyone else. Now they have a chance to be champions. Wow, both men go for a big kick. Neither connects, however. Body slam. It's the Midnight Night in there at the moment. Warren Watson, test of strength. Robert Moore. It looks like he's got gray hair. He could be a grizzled old veteran. Maybe he's got that some old man strength in him. Years of honing his body, toughening his body. And we had the vertical suplex out of the ring, but nothing came of it. Rather chivalrous of the night to permit the Mean Drunk to get back in the ring. And he may be a Mean Drunk. He hasn't been too effective so far, so he tags into Nefarious. Now they're both getting slapped around a little bit. Discus punch. Right, after a successful early going, the Knight gives way to the Hunk. Jack Howard. Your Hollywood Hunk gets body slammed. Also tries to land a kick. Wins a test of strength. Forearm to the face. Wow. Into the turnbuckle. Big boot to the face. And again. Punch, slap. Punch, slap. Okay. And we see our first blood of the promotion. Some foreign forking going on there. Stab your man with a damn fork. Why not? Not a foreign object you normally see. Assisted powerbomb, though, by Team Stud. As they try to pretend that vicious criminal assault with a sharp object. Try to pretend that didn't happen. Ugh. We've got a glimpse of the blood there on the Hunk. Anyway, diving headbutt by the Mean Drunk. So boots in the corner to soften his man up. Boston Crab, we saw a fair amount of that in the previous match. Clothesline. one-man gang. Forward. Vertical suplex. Boston Crab, Nathan Dixon's not going to stand by and watch that happen. Comes in, lands the kick, lands the stomp. Warren Watson kicking his way out of trouble. A lot of one man handling two other men lately. There it is again. Hip toss, take over. Now there's blood. Blood on the canvas. Huh. Fall away slam. Vertical suplex into the corner. Well, that's a choke. Blood collecting in the corner. Floors his man with the clothesline, gets kicked off, however.
10 minutes gone.
Boot to the head. Back suplex. Half Nelson, back suplex. Oh, the mean drunk maybe was too drunk to realize what was going on there. He back suplexed his opponent into his partner. Maybe have a little less to drink before the match. That might help him. Kick to the leg. Elbow drop to the face. Into the corner. Phoenix Plex. Into the ropes though. DDT. Just a reminder, yeah, this is our one all black matchup. Don't currently have a discernible blue tag team. Perhaps we will eventually. I believe we saw Warren Watson do that short clothesline that Jake the Snake Roberts, I believe, made famous. Vertical suplex, more blood. Avalanche. And Nathan Dixon's not a small man by any means, so I'm sure that avalanche hurt. Ah, double arm suplex into a pinning combination. 2.9. Huh. And it's funny, the Hollywood hunk just didn't mind making a beeline right for the mean drunk.
1,
Want to interfere in my match? Now he's out of the ring, and the drunk's going to pursue him, only to get kicked in the face on the outside.
6, 7, 8,
I was trying to watch both at once, and I kind of missed the call on both.
11, 12.
Should focus on the outside action, though, because you don't always see it. Well, there, you saw briefly a sickle, or a kama. You know your Japanese samurai age weaponry, the kama. Anyway, I think that might have been a pants pile driver. It's enough chaos right now. Getting a bit hard to follow, but that's not a bad thing. You're not short on action if your commentator's having trouble figuring out what to say. Oh boy. That wasn't just a breakup of the pin. That kick looked like it was right where it counts. Diving headbutt. Spine buster by the Midnight Knight. Tags in Jack Howard. Hollywood Hunk goes wading in to the blue corner. Hey, shrugs. What can I say? I'm bloody. I'm still kicking ass. I'm just that damn good. Oh, well, a ball shot will slow you down a little. Huh. Wow. Diamond cutter. Mounted diamond cutter, we'll say. Ooh, jeez. Brainbuster. Flying. Elbow. Top rope. And that was another one of those. You know. Assisted powerbomb right in front of the mean drunk who can do nothing but stand there and look on the
20
apron.
minutes gone.
Looked like a football charge there by Nefarious. Rams his man into the turnbuckle. Clubbing blows. Double suplex. Back suplex. In the blood. So the shoulder lock applied. The Midnight Knight gallantly gallops in there and breaks that up. Another diamond cutter. Discus clothesline. Vertical. Suplex slam. 22 minutes. All four men now in the ring. Just working that series of headbutts. Ooh. Mean drunk with the breakup. Delayed vertical suplex into the blue corner. And as Robert Moore stands there next to the blue turnbuckle, part of why I made Mean and Nefarious in the blue corner is because Robert is a Scottish name. And there's Scottish blue. Blue in the flag. If you ever see the movie Braveheart, Mel Gibson and friends wore blue war paint at times. 3 count. I was so busy referring to old movies that I missed the call on the finisher. What was it called? Double arm suplex hold. I think we've seen that before. Another 100% match evaluation. So Team Stud maybe taking advantage of Robert Moore having maybe a few too many before the match. And the Mean Drunk is wondering what could have been right now. New champions, first tag team heavyweight champions of America. So, back to back, 100% match ratings, 100%, 100%. Can the women's title match live up to that standard? Average card rating, 97%. I'm probably jinxing the hell out of it right now. Lady Liberty, America's sweetheart. Got the red, white, and blue going. Rather blue overall. The 9th wonder of the world. China. It's America versus China, in a way. So those are not strictly the countries we're using. Body slam, first significant move landed by China. Leg drop, back of the head. Wow. Clothesline into the turnbuckle. What was that? The sidewalk slam, I believe? Body slam. Out of the ring.
1, 2.
China's content to wait. Some good agility on display by Lady Liberty, escaping that vertical suplex by flipping over top. And China just pounding, raining closed fists from the top position. The ref gives a count. That's apparently not legal. Reversal Irish whip into the turnbuckle. Reverse butt first avalanche, I guess. Clubbing blow to the back, Boston crab. I almost said Boston cream. That donut of choice just popped in there like the Stay Puffed Marshmallow Man, if you remember Ghostbusters. Flying elbow from the turnbuckle. Elbow to the thigh and cranking on the leg. Lady Liberty punctuating her strikes with proving yeses. Oh, geez, now we got blood. Those repeated punches to the head. I guess it's going to take its toll. We've seen that twice now. Vertical suplex out of the ring. America's sweetheart is not looking very good right now.
2,
Bloodied and on the floor. So I believe that's back-to-back blood matches now. Vertical suplex. China goes for a tumble. rams the bloodied head of Lady Liberty into the turnbuckle. Top rope again. Super fly splash in the turnbuckle, however. DDT. Ugh, blood is just starting to color the blue corner here. More of those. Oh, this is brutality. What? Lady Liberty's hanging in there. Will we see a superplex? Wow. Cowboy Bob Orton style superplex. Look at the awesome power.
10 minutes gone.
Wow. Military press. Repetitions before the gorilla press slam. Again, China using her buttocks as a weapon. Back elbow before getting back on the turnbuckle. Another flying elbow. Jeez. Blood now gathering in the red corner. This is hardcore, people. This is what you signed up for by watching this. Hopefully you're not squeamish. Flying elbow to the midsection. Man, face down in her own blood, getting just dive bombed repeatedly in the turnbuckle.
Yeah.
Double arm suplex. I'm sure Lady Liberty would resent the towel being thrown in here.
Yeah.
This has been a violent affair so far. She's endured a lot of punishment. Can she turn about with the superplex? No, eye rake. And China will set up the superfly splash. 3 count, 13 minutes. Comprehensive dismantling by the 9th wonder of the world. And is it just me, or is the villainous black side of this promotion handling things pretty dominantly? After Medusa won the opening match for Blue, it's been all black since then. 78%, so I may have jinxed the match evaluation a little bit, but impressive display by China. And she is your first Women's Champion of America. Match 6 of 7. The penultimate match of year 1 January. Our first of 2 Dark Knight matches. And you'd have to figure these American Eagles would absolutely love to halt the Dark Tide right here. Get a second win for Hero Blue. Not sure which one's climbing into the ring first. I guess it was Eagle 2 based on the banner at the bottom, but how could you tell? Jeff Darkness, it says on the bottom there. That'd be a cool name for a wrestler, just Jeff Darkness. The Knight of Despair did some manner of crotch chop, some some sort of variation on the DX, Degeneration X crotch chop. So, Darkness Trickstar goes for a medium kick, and it was caught by the Eagle. Body slam. Stays in the ring, however. Into the chin lock. Or you might call it a sleeper hold when you put the arm on top as well. I think that sort of makes it sleeper as opposed to chin lock. Anyway. So the Eagle takes his man over into an armbar. He's booted out of it by the Trickstar. Sleeper, yeah. So if it's yeah, we'll call that sleeper. Boot to the midsection. Huh. Looks like we had some sort of fireman's carry going, but Jeff Bryan used the momentum to roll out of it. Spinning sidekick. Body slam. Cuts down the aerial attack of the Knight of Despair. Snap mare. Double team. There we go. Look like a 3D. Remember the Dudley Boys? In that, I'm going to call it the Regal Stretch. I think STF might be another name for it, or a more proper name, but I feel like I want to use Regal Stretch as the name. Reversal on the vertical suplex. Trips his man down. Tell you what, if you know what STF stands for that move, write it in the comments. Maybe you can give me an incentive to start calling it that. If it's something cool, I don't know if you can get cooler than Regal Stretch. Elbow to the back. So we'll call that. It's either chin lock or rear choke.
5 minutes gone.
Reversal on the Irish whip, but the Eagle says, that's fine, I'll just tag out and perform another 3D, which is an assisted diamond cutter, as you might call it. But since the Dudley Boys are one of the more legendary tag teams, we could honor them by just calling it that, 3D. So we've seen that sleeper a number of times. It's definitely been a go-to hold, a strategy. Death Valley Driver. It's one of my favorite strategies. Early cover. Under 7 minutes. Probably not going to see a finish in tag action that soon. Multitude of chops. Wow. Jackhammer, Goldberg style. 2.9. And Darkness is in there to try to break that up, but he gets diamond cut. Wow. What a show. Jackhammer again. This one Eagle is just dominating. Another 2.9. Oh, okay. Well, looks like there's an attempt at a double team there. Yeah. They weren't capitalizing on that nearly fast enough. Gorilla press into the diamond cutter. Really spectacular move. Cranking on that arm. With that jackhammer.
1, 2.
Get to the 9-minute mark. Wow, we're just seeing jackhammers all over the place. It's like a construction site out there. Death Valley Driver. Another pin attempt. The Eagles have things going their way. That might break it up, though. Drop toe hold.
10 minutes gone.
We get both members of
Yes, sir.
Dark Team. How many jackhammers has that been? I've lost count. It's been so many. Snap suplex. Elbow to the face.
1, 2.
It's all Team Dark Knight can do right now just to keep a 3 count from happening. Backflip, drop kick.
1, 2.
Another pin attempt in the dark side of the ring, though. Did I make the dark side of the moon joke? It's not the dark side of the moon, it's dark side of the ring. Is that a Pink Floyd album? If I made that reference already, I apologize. 3D, by the way. Wow. Working as a team now, these Eagles. I saw a knee drop, elbow drop in combination. Partners working together. Drop toe hold to try and work his way out of trouble. And that was the RVD Rob Van Dam. The whole something show.
1.
You know your ECW, you know what that middle word is.
Break.
Armbar submission attempt. Submission might be how the Eagles have to get this done here, but not in the ropes will you get it done. Bulldog. The Brian Bulldog. Counter. Leg trip. Some sort of shoot. All 4 men take to the ring. Poke to the eye holes of the mask. Some confusion there. Guys in motion, collisions. Hard to tell who's legal out there. I think that move might be called the bow and arrow, not sure.
1.
If you know, leave it in the comments. Wow, working together. Kick, drop kick. More of that. They're gonna equalize in this match. It seems like it's gone in favor of the Eagles so far. Fist pump to the crowd. Getting himself psyched up. Drop kick to the, what was that? The small of the back. Some sort of heel trip. Snap suplex.
1, 2.
We're deep in black corner, but I think the Eagles are still in pretty decent shape. We're at the 16-minute mark. Wow, flying round kick attempt there. Didn't win. Back suplex. One of the Eagles is going to fly. Fly like an eagle with the moonsault. But we are in the ropes. No pin attempt.
Yes, sir.
Jackhammer again. So a lot of spectacular moves, some finishing moves being applied here, but you can't be in the ropes to do this. Body slam, elbow drop. Back to that sleeper, and we've seen that a number of times. Maybe it paid dividends in the long run. We have a submission, and we have our first American Junior Tag Team Champions. Fittingly, the patriotic team of the American Eagles. 77% match evaluation. That sounds lucky anyway. New / first champions. So, round 1 of our Dark Knight 2-parter goes to Team Blue. Does Batman have a response? Or will Captain America bring home the main event for Team Blue, Hero Blue? The main event, featuring our chief protagonist and antagonist, Captain America and Batman. We just saw our first red, white, and blue champions crowned. Will we see two? And if we do, that would make an even split for titles to each hero villain. Arriving to much fanfare, you might be able to hear the crowd. Patriot, Mr. America, Captain America the leader. And here comes their dark-clad opponents. Texas Red on the right, being led down the ramp by the Dark Patriot. And last but not least, the Dark Knight himself, Batman, who I realize is not truly a villain, but for the purposes of this fictional setting, using fictional characters, he is.
Fight.
Here we go. For the titles, block. Batman blocked the punch, landed his own. Drives the knee into the midsection. Kick to the red stripes on the back. He was targeting that. Maybe he figures there's no armor there, perhaps. It looks like Captain America might have some sort of armor. Arm drag takedown. And the captain's not greedy. He gets one of his friends in there early on. Wow. Patriot gets in there, and they do a double team. Now, I can't think of the name of that double team. It was in ECW, though. Saturn and one of his friends did that. Pretty awesome. Moonsault. So we got Patriot versus Dark Patriot in there now. And almost, Patriot's maybe saying, well, I don't want to be rude either. I'm going to get Mr. America. You'd think that Patriot would want a piece of the Dark Patriot. Well, he's getting a piece, actually. He drives the knee, double teaming, assisted powerbomb. Fair enough. Okay, I spoke too soon. Patriot knew exactly what he was doing. He maneuvered the double team pile driver by Mr. America. Patriot with the leapfrog. In the end, he's body slammed, however. And this is absolutely not Hulk Hogan, by the way. Let me hear you oppose. Leg drop, totally not Hulk Hogan. Running leg drop. Irish whip into the dark corner. Patriot with the headlock hip toss. And tags the heck out of there. Wow. So, clothesline, assisted clothesline with the trip/back suplex. I don't know what the heck you call that. Anyway, The Undertaker applies a bear hug to Hulk Hogan. No, wait a minute. Sorry, that's Texas Red and Mr. America. Let's get it right. And another luring into the blue corner only to make the tag. It's a pretty good strategy, team strategy employed by Team Patriot. Can Team Dark Knight with a K, KN, can they get some teamwork going in response? Okay, we get a second look at the Patriot. Oof, jeez. Kick down low. Patriot responds with a kick of his own, but damage done. Just ask Captain America's groin.
One.
which probably can't answer back, but it's Captain America. Let's not ruin anything out. Captain America is a superhero. Football charge, I believe the Patriot / Del Wilkes, his real name might be. I'm pretty sure he had a football background. Batman with the boot and the breakup. A lot of bees. Texas Red tags off to his black and red bro. The Dark Patriot is in motion. And again, we won't see a lot of one-on-one Patriot Dark Patriot, but we're again going to see a double team. As two masked American Patriots execute the vertical suplex, standing drop kick, swinging neck breaker, and Texas Red says, I gotta get the, no. Dark Patriot says, I gotta get the heck out of here. I'm just getting wiped out. There's that assisted clothesline again. Alright, so yeah, we are starting to see some teamwork. Some consistent teamwork. Whoever thought Hulk Hogan and Batman would be in the ring together fighting? Cross promotion, cross entertainment genre, spinning chop to the face. Delicious. Probably see some of that varied martial arts background by Batman. The non-style style, the no-style style. Incorporate just about everything. Which is practical. Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee was known to have done that. A very mixed style. Whatever's practical. Do not be a slave to form. Figure out what works and do that. The Patriot versus the Dark Patriot. Finally, we're getting some significant one-on-one action between them. Power slam off the Irish Whip. Will that be the finisher down the road? Sure looks pretty spectacular. Double team, 3D. I believe we saw the American Eagles use that flying drop from the top rope. Batman, elbow drop to the masked face and poses. Strikes a pose, why not? Batman gets body slammed. The Patriot tags in Captain America. We haven't seen too much of these two leaders. Now we're going to see it. Exchanging shots, center of the ring. This is what the foundation is based upon, people. These two. The promotion's based on these two. So, Team Dark Knight attempted another double team, but Captain America, being a superhero, managed to escape from it. Clubbing blow knocked down, however. Drives a knee to the midsection. Flying punch to the buttocks. Texas Red utilizing his superior size and height. Moonsault. I don't know if that's called the Stars and Stripes. Captain America does that. I think I saw that written in his profile. Anyway, double team vertical suplex. All 6 men in the ring. Only a mild amount of chaos. As we saw in the contenders match, the earlier 6 tag. Things can get pretty wild in there. 6 men. Surprise roll up. Fooled nobody at this stage. Oh! It looked like the Dark Patriot was going for some sort of pile driver or power bomb, and Mr. America just boots him out of it. Huh. Hook leg back suplex into a pin combo. Is Batman calling for the end already? Over? You heard him say? Is it over for Captain America? He stayed down pretty long there on his back. But he's up. We're back to Patriot versus Dark Patriot. Powerbomb into a pin combination. 2.9. With all 6 men again. 3 different engagements going on. These guys are beginning to retreat. Swinging neckbreaker. Reversal on the Irish whip. Clothesline double team. Flying knee to the downed Mr. America. Reversal on the Irish whip clothesline.
2.
Oof. Just straight up palm strike to the back of the head. I'm sure that hurt. Now Mr. America getting those clubbing blows in, utilizing his height. Oh, posing down is not Hulk Hogan. Oh, 3D, that's a rather long diamond cutter. Trading shots by these mystery men, and we have no idea who they are. Totally not Undertaker, Hulk Hogan. Well, mask rake. I guess it was an eye rake, but up on the mask. Assisted power bomb. Captain America psyched up. So is Mr. America. They can feel it. They can feel it. I think they sense victory. Stars and stripes. Shooting stars press, and that's your 3. And for good measure, the rest of Patriot team stomps the crap out of the other Dark Knight members who can only look on in dismay. Texas Red flat on his back. Red, white, and blue. True and true. Patriot team is your 6 tag champions of America. 96%. Could we have had a better end? I guess it could have been 100. But the captain himself, with the shooting star press. New first ever 6 tag champions of America. So if you look at the top right there, we have a average card rating of over 90%. Exceptionally good show. And it was that the rating was perhaps salvaged by that whip ass main event after, because if you look back higher up on the list, we had back-to-back hundreds, only to have back-to-back high 70s. So things took a bit of a dip there, but Team Patriot brought it home. Red, white, and blue to close the show. So there you have it. The American Eagles, America's Junior Tag Team Champions. Captain America, Patriot America, 6-man Tag Team Champions. Success. And we made a decent amount of money. We grossed nearly 50 grand. I'm not sure if I'm blocking it in the top left. Profited over 20,000. So now we have 10 million and 22,000. Because if you play with if you start the game with an expanded roster, the game really kind of gives you way more money than you could possibly need. How could we possibly need 10 million if you played this game? Like what could you need that much money for? The only really cool thing about that is that the number one promotion begins at 50 million. So at least you're a fifth of the way there to possibly become the number one promotion. So you're more likely to get to number one without feeling like play this game forever. When are we ever going to be number one? So, okay. So there you go. That might just stop it here, unless I want to do an official outro. But that should be it for episode 1, more or less. I imagine it'll be a series. I certainly wouldn't mind doing this again. So if you like it, leave a comment perhaps, and tune in for episode 2, the presumptive episode 2.